Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
We lose.
You, the leader of this band, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'm a child. How do you
I
feel?
will resist you no further. Take me with you or execute me here. I care not. His pecs are not the pecs of a child.
No, Ike's a child.
He's a twink. But my companions, would you let them go, please?
No, I won't allow it.
Huh? I won't let you take Morim.
Why is there more children in this game?
He was the dude who came up earlier who he said was in the Taliban.
I didn't fully say that.
Stay back from the one. You were not supposed to expose.
You want Miriam? I'll have to kill me
Morim.
first. Wait, hold on.
Morim.
I messed up a lot about that.
You're
the Taliban.
Yes, he is a Bjork child. I claimed him when he was little more than an infant. He has nothing to do with us subhumans. Bjork is their word for human, remember?
Oh.
Stop lying. I'm here because I want to be.
We did not kidnap this child, I swear.
Who's the leader of the Laguz Emancipation Army? I am. You're a big jerk, Morim. Trying to cover for everyone and get yourself killed. I won't allow it. Little one.
This one's a little special. Hey, I don't care who the real leader is. I just want to kill somebody. A Laguz who calls himself a subhuman is protecting a
Stop
kidnap.
talking like a Sonic.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was
He's
that.
a real voice.
A Laguz who calls himself a subhuman is protecting a kidnapped Bjork who claims to be the leader of the Laguz Emancipation Army. They call bullshit. Do I have that right? Because if I do, I have absolutely no idea what any of you are talking about. I'll slaughter all of you. Oh. Well, Ike, you are clueless. Holy shit. Good explanation. Oh, okay.
Alright, please go over that again. It's been customary throughout Benyan's history to keep Laguz as slaves.
Uh-huh.
That's right. But that's in the past now. 20 years ago, all slavery was outlawed and all Laguz were freed.
Why?
We're post-racial. There was a Laguz president. You see how this is all tying into... It's an allegory? As far as the general public is concerned, that's exactly what happened. He's the guy who lent us his ship, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. So there's a portion of society that willingly breaks the law?
I really don't like Ike as a character, and I now remember why. He's a fucking dunce. Everyone around him has to explain to him why
There's people who break the law? But it's the law!
You're literally a mercenary.
The commoners obey, but there are still many Laguz slaves in the homes of nobles. Morim and I brought this to the attention of the senators, but they would not listen. That's why we gathered other fighters. We break into the homes where slaves are kept and help them escape.
Oh. Like the Underground Railroad. But without the Underground. And also the didn't kill them.
No, they killed plenty of people. They were badass.
When needed. Go ahead.
Of course, the nobles can't let this be known publicly, so they brand us thieves and turn us into wanted outlaws. Alright, I think I understand your motives, but you're not going to solve the basic problem this way. We know that,
really?
but we can't give up and leave them in chains. We can't and won't.
Okay.
Do you mind if I try to help?
No.
Huh?
Like,
Their sort of behavior is something that's been bothering me.
okay.
I think there may be something that I can do.
Is he a Bjork? Or like a little twink elf?
The York is human.
No.
It's their word for human.
Right.
Naysala, stop this foolishness. Where are you taking me? Tell me.
It's Ryson.
And there's the Raven King, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Who's in charge of, protecting him. It's only a little farther, once we've arrived, just as I promised. I left no word with Tabarn. If I had known we were coming this far, I would have left a message.
Who's Tabarn?
The Hawk King. Big buff dude.
Oh, the lion guy?
No, the Hawk King.
Oh. Not Gandalf.
Kanagus.
Right.
The king of demonetization. Here we are. This is what I wanted to show you. Look below you, Rayson. What do you see?
Trees.
What is this? How is this possible? What happened here?
There's where the Black Knight slaughtered his dad.
No, this is the
Why are you one?
the former Serenus Forest.
Oh. What did we do to that? Did we burn that down?
They burned that down. You didn't burn that down.
Oh, okay, so that's not my fault.
It'll explain it all. This is Serenus? Is this what you're trying to tell me?
Uh-huh.
This colorless vista, these cracked and withered branches, these lifeless trees, this is my forest?
Please look That's some good animation, right? That's not a word. That's not English. Let me read that.
It's
Yif the furries, they say.
It's Aaron language.
I am a big, big boy, and I'm ready for all of your cummies, Raven King.
The ancient tongue.
Oh.
It's been many years since I heard it last. You can still speak it. The voice of the forest is still. Why? How did this... It's been like this since your clan's been gone. The area near the entrance is especially bad. They used fire. Most of the trees are dead.
It looks like it.
Unforgivable. How can they do things like this? Cursed humans, what did this forest do? What did my clan do? Humans hold all Lagoos in contempt, and in the same way they hold all of nature in contempt as well. They think everything exists for their pleasure and betterment. They are beneath contempt. Naysala, it appears that I have misjudged you. I called you a groveling toady to humans and labeled you a traitor. I was overly harsh, I apologize. Not to worry, I engage in occasional commerce with humans, that much is true. A more pressing issue is the growing darkness. You can return to Phoenicis tomorrow, can you not? I'm certain that some noble has a villa in this area. At this time of year it is almost certain to be empty. I suggest we borrow it for the evening. You would sleep in a human building? Think about it. Birdfolk like you and I have no night vision whatsoever. If we were discovered by humans, they would surely overwhelm and capture us, right? I see your point.
So let's stay in their house.
Well, we're going to a house that
Supposedly bad.
just watch.
Okay.
Very good. I'll go stumble around until I find something to eat. Please, make yourself comfortable. Naysala. Yes? Thank you for everything you've done. I appreciate it. Don't be ridiculous. We're old friends, are we not? Right you are, old friend.
Look, it's like good and evil, white and black.
Is everything in place? Yes, that Duke Chinos cannot sit still. He's literally quivering with anticipation.
This is
not pretty. I bet it isn't. Just make sure that mountain of suet stays hidden. If Rayson catches so much as a glimpse of his bulk, he will take wing. Understood.
They're giving him up? Oh.
Now time to put on the finishing touches. This too I do to raise up Kilvis. Rayson, please don't judge me too harshly. That being said, I'm sure you will. Ah well, such is life. Enjoy your new one, old friend.
Rough hot twink action is about to happen. Yes, please. So he just offered up somebody's soul?
He sold Rayson as a slave, or plans to, at least.
Nice. That's legal.
Alright, chapter 16, the atonement. What is this? Who are you? What have you done with Naysala? This is something everyone should see, there can be no doubt. I gaze upon the last living wonder of the Serena's royalty. Those golden locks, witness how they gather in the morning sun and multiply its brilliance. The gentle luster of those argent wings, manifest proof of royalty as sure as I am alive. Magnificent, absolutely magnificent, a true work of art wrought in flesh and feather. And this beauty, mine. The fortune I paid the Raven King seems like a pittance compared to this treasure. What, Naysala sold me? To you?
Why don't you just turn into like a bird and fucking pluck his guts?
Well, they can't always do that, and he's chained up.
That's not obvious.
Oh, you are exquisite even in rage. Now if you behave yourself, I'll grant you a life of luxury. Ow, my nose! My beautiful nose!
Oh, you look like a fucking tail end of a rotten potato that was fucking brewed in the board.
Like something I found in that bag that we cleaned up before earlier.
Yeah.
Bishop Oliver, you winged freak, you'll pay for that. Oh, you mustn't harm him. You mustn't ruffle a single feather of those gorgeous wings.
Why does it?
My beauty, you mustn't be frightened. In time, you will come to see how kind and charitable a master I can be. This is madness. He's gonna fuck the bird.
Really?
It's a T-rated game, Michael.
I'd fuck the bird.
This is madness. He's a hot twink.
Exactly.
With wings. Ooh, this is so frightening. How delicious. But I fear that we must now be separated for a short while.
Like, pluck out his, intestines through his fucking belly button or some shit.
Loyal servants, attend my words. You must not raise a hand to this one.
this.
Prepare his meals with care and do not disturb his rest. I would not see his countenance marred by displeasure.
I don't know what
Herons, you see, are such delicate things. And then, at the proper time, yes, the proper time, when I say to you, those haughty senators and their ilk have looked down their noses at me for the last time. I shall show them all. Oh, but I must have a grand stage, one where none can fail to see me.
I just want to play the game. I'm done with this guy's cake.
Serena's royals are creatures of legend, and when I arrive with one at my side, I can hardly wait to see Duke Gatos' face. Sala, you wretch, curse your eyes. How dare you do this to me?
Just I didn't like any of that. That was all.
It was
bad.
supposed to creep you out.
I don't like any of that.
I brought him.
That's for children.
Well done, Ike. I shall see that you are well rewarded.
Is she a child?
She's the Empress of Benyan.
Right.
The senators have all the power. She's sort of just a figurehead, but she was like chosen by the goddess.
Kind of like the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, basically. Where's your usual entourage? I see only 2 of your holy guard. Oh, there was some sort of disturbance. I think they're clearing away the rabble.
Rebel.
But on to business.
No, rebel.
Is that one... This was rabble. Is that one there the ringleader of the thieves? Why, he's nothing but a child.
No, he's just another twink.
Has he
I
offered
often get them confused in this game.
Has he offered up any kind of defense for his deplorable actions? We are no thieves. We are trying to free the Lagoos that these filthy aristocrats hold in captivity.
Wait, hold on. Is like a dumb enough bastard to bring the leader of the Underground Railroad to the place?
See what happens. Just watch what happens. So she's not necessarily like she's not necessarily good with the senators. There are 2 bodies of power, but they don't, it's like the Senate and the President.
Right.
But it's a theocracy.
But
Just
still,
watch it play out. Just watch it play out.
he's a fucking.
What
dunce.
manner of absurd fairy tale is this? In the year Benyan 624, Apostle Misaha, my honored grandmother, emancipated every last Lagoo slave.
That's what they say.
In accordance with her law, today there is not a single slave to be found in all the Benyan Empire.
Naive children.
You lie.
Mm-hmm.
Countless noble houses even now keep Lagoos as servants or entertainment, or worse.
Sex slaves.
That's the implication. It's a T-rated game.
What?
And the Senate, those vast windbags, grant tacit approval by doing nothing. That's enough. I told you to keep a cool head. But... Ike, why ever would you bring such an ill-mannered rogue to meet me?
Yeah. Please explain yourself.
What is it you're planning? If anyone's planning something, it's you. Really? And what could you possibly mean by that? Your last mission showed us the slave trade, and now you've put us in contact with an underground emancipation group. From the very beginning, I found this whole arrangement a little odd. You have more vassals than you can use, yet you hire us for these missions? Your motivations have me puzzled. Oh, so I see. And have you solved this puzzle of yours?
No, I'm too dumb.
You want to expose the depravity of the inner circles of power, but you don't want the general public to know that the majority of the Senate is involved in slavery. And to think that I thought you were as untutored as a wild monkey. You're actually quite bright.
Sure.
I didn't figure it out all by myself. I have companions whom I trust with my life. They helped.
Yes, Talia told me.
Titania?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey, hold it. What in the world are you talking about? Would someone like to explain this to me? The Apostle is aware of Lagoo's slavery. On top of that, it appears she intends to do something about this problem. Are you serious? I am. However, whether I succeed or fail depends largely on what you do next.
Shit.
So be it. I think it's time you told us about the next job you have lined up for us. I've received reports that Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Tanas, is up to something suspicious.
Oh, we're gonna go save Hot Raven guy. Wait, can I recruit him?
Oh, you haven't played a Fire Emblem before. He's the dancer for this Fire Emblem?
I play Fire Emblem Heroes, so I know what that means.
You know what dancers do in Fire Emblem Heroes?
They were useless.
No, they're very good.
I haven't played the game in years.
They give another unit an extra move. Duke Tanas has a villa near the woods of Serenus. Go there and return with irrevocable proof of whatever he's doing.
I want the angel twink.
If you succeed in this, I promise to support your Princess Alencia with all the power at my command.
Who's Alencia?
The woman that they're protecting, who claims to be Premian, the last Premian royalty. The green hair?
Yes.
We'll bring back whatever information it is you're looking for. Be ready for us.
I forget the main plot of this game.
It has been like a year. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle.
I want to report something else, Soren.
I love it when Soren's the MVP. It was me.
I did very well.
I'm the MVP.
I think I did all of the work.
There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well.
You know why? Because of the Bussy Slayer.
Well, she almost died. Like twice.
Well, she's gonna
That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself.
No. Soren, don't excuse yourself.
Excuse me.
Excuse my cock in your mouth. He joined my crew?
Oh, yeah. So did Tormod.
I don't want them.
Look at Tormod's level. It's level 7, unpromoted mage. That's fine the game.
Can I release in this game? Drop.
Oh, he has a really powerful item on him. So if you give that to one of your Lagoos, it decreases their stats slightly, but it lets them stay in animal form 100% of the time.
So, level 20.
Yeah, and then you can either give her another level or use a Master Seal on her, which is an outfit.
Well, I shouldn't waste a Master Seal if I can just go one more level, right? That sucked.
Well, the Master Seals aren't, like, worth much otherwise.
But it's just one more level. I can use the Master Seal to promote somebody.
You can't
else.
use a Master Seal to level up, though. Is Mia promoted yet?
No.
Oh, okay. 40 more experience and she promotes. So I would use the Master Seal Astrid and use the experience to promote Mia. Yep.
Yay!
So she, like Nephany, is locked to one weapon even after promotion, but she
She gets the big stats.
She
She does! Oh, that's hot!
So she will get a 15% crit boost when she promotes.
Okay. She looks... Yeah, she did look different. She changed. She has a dress now. Look at her little smile. Why did their looks be characters?
So luck isn't attached to class. It's attached to character, so it doesn't go up when you promote. At this point, I just make sure everybody's promoted. What level was missed?
19.
Okay, yeah. So I'd get her up to 20. And you have one Master Seal, so just promote one of those characters with bonus experience, preferably Astrid, because you have to use half of it. Because she's got that skill. Mm-hmm. And then you use the Master Seal on Mist. Mm-hmm. And very nice.
Now she can use the borscht.
Yeah, you just have to pick axes.
Let's see what this just as hot and more authoritarian. That's what I said. So do these numbers lock or are those randomish?
When on promotion, they're specific.
Axe.
Otherwise,
We want her to be axe, correct?
yes.
Good.
You gave her the borscht, so I'm assuming.
Everyone
But yeah,
else
just make sure Ike gets 4 levels up in this chapter. Arm scrolls raise your weapon rank immediately. When I used to do it in outfit.
Yeah.
So it'll get her ready to immediately use. So there's a sword you get late in the game called the Sonic Sword that uses magic instead of strength.
We're
And so
using the
Mist is really good at using that.
Okay.
But you have to raise her sword rank first.
Right.
And arm scrolls do it automatically. So you don't have to actually like make a fight. Sometimes that's it.
What's she gonna look like?
Pretty different.
Whoa! She got a horse.
Yeah.
You said that.
I did.
I still want to be surprised.
She has a whole 9 strength. She's basically Boyd. How much strength does Boyd have? Yeah, she's basically Boyd.
Oh wow! Hello to the 3 viewers. Welcome,
Just with
welcome.
14 points less strength.
Hello. Hello. Wave at the chat. It's up there.
Hello. I mean, flip off the chat.
Fucking chat. I'm just kidding. Don't stay.
Fuck you guys. Don't watch this.
No, no, what are you doing? Yeah, don't watch our stream. We're just gonna do this on... I'm kidding. This is a joke.
So, you want... And now once you get the Sonic Sword, she'll be really close to being able to use it. Which will make
shoot out chili dogs?
Basically. It's a wind sword. What the? Who are you? How long have you been a member of my troop?
You fucking dunce! I take it back.
Mike is very frustrated with how fucking stupid Ike is.
I hate Ike. Every other character in this game is interesting, well written, and Ike is well written, but he's just so fucking stupid, and it pisses me off. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. How long have you been here? Fucking God.
Joined after the battle in the sands. My name is Stefan. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier.
No, it's fine. As the captain, maybe you should fucking recognize tall, green-haired not twinks.
Why are you here?
Because I want to fuck the cat.
In part it's because I'm... Some furry shit. I'm trying to yiff, bro. In part because I'm curious, but mostly it's the guiding hand of fate that led me to you.
Shut
up. In the desert, I watched the dance of your sword.
No.
You have a unique style, but it is incomplete, filled with hesitation. You have recently lost your teacher, no?
That's my dad! He's dead.
Luckily, your foundation is quite strong, which is why I can be of service.
He's just like, just immediately.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Immediately traumatized.
Your technique, how powerful will it be when perfected?
I don't know, ask Oscar.
To know.
Fucking crit god.
Radiant Dawn I like, but it's long and hard, and, you know, I normally like things that are long and hard. But, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I think either Path of Radiance or Fire Emblem 6, Binding Blade would probably have to be my favorite. But 3 Houses is pretty good. I enjoy it alright. I've played through every route now.
One?
Yeah, it's the one on Switch. We can play it if you want. We can't stream it, but
right.
I've got my Switch and I've got my copy. Who
hey,
are you?
What up, Spaghetti Fox?
Who's Spaghetti? I don't know who Spaghetti Fox is.
He is well, I mean, you don't know, but I do. What's up, Spaghetti Fox? Yeah, no, not Hearthstone today. I didn't feel like getting my ass handed to me by Pirate Warrior, and I want to play good games.
And I'm in town, so we stream GameCube games when Fred's here.
Basically,
Fred is the GameCube god.
Yes.
So that's my stream name. GameCube god.
GameCube god.
You can learn the Dance of Blades from me without knowing my history. Can you not?
The GCG.
Yeah, I know.
Or the GCG.
Gay, cunt, gay. What say you? Let your heart decide.
That's the best you could come up
Study the blade with him or don't study the blade with him?
I don't know. If I was Ike, I'd be like, no, I fucking got it.
Nah, man, my dad halfway taught me before he died. I'm Gucci, bro.
That's a lot.
Well, you gotta decide.
Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna study with him.
I understand. If you can help me perfect my technique, I will gladly accept an invitation to learn from you. Then prepare yourself. Come, attack me with all your strength.
How can he say such intelligent-sounding things?
Alright, so we got an occult scroll.
Like, how can he go from, like, yeah, sure, I would love to make your acquaintance and learn the art of blade mastery by your hand. Also, who the fuck are you?
So we got an occult scroll. I don't know if we can get another one before the important Ike fight. I think we can.
Okay.
And Ike will need one to win that fight.
Right.
But if you don't want to use it on Ike, and if you want to rely on my bad memory and hope that we get another occult scroll later, you can give it to whoever you want. Boyd can learn with an occult scroll Colossus, which increases the damage he deals by his weight to the enemy.
Okay.
So, like, if he's fighting a Pegasus Knight, he can just fucking body them. He
Like
can just vibe check them.
So,
usually just kills them.
if we do receive another one, we can just give it to somebody else.
Yeah, but if you don't use it now, then you're missing out on several chapters where you could be using an occult skill.
I think that we should give it to Ike.
Well, we can't yet because he's not promoted. But we can give it to him as soon as he promotes. Which will be after this 4-part chapter.
So the fight is not in this 4-part chapter?
No. It's toward the end of the game.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so your options right now, if you don't care to give this one to Ike, are Mist, Boyd, or Jill.
What about Mia?
Mia already has Vantage, so you can give her another skill, but not Occult, because Occult needs 20 capacity, because it's like the best skills in the game.
I think we go with.
I mean, Vantage is pretty fucking good. Okay, well, you gotta wait for him to promote.
Then do I just give it?
Then you just hold on to it. So support, see if there's any conversations you care to have. Oh, I can Soren! Nani Cat Grill. So...
Cat Grill?
For reasons that will become important to the lore later, Stefan cares about the Laguz, who are these people who can transform into animals instead of using weapons. For reasons that will become important if you follow his story, but you're not using him in this playthrough, right?
Who's Soren?
No, Stefan.
No.
Okay, so he's one of the branded, like Soren, people who are half human, half Laguz. They can't transform into animals, and they're outcast from both society. So they live really difficult lives, and he's trying to learn how to fit in with the Laguz because he doesn't want to reject the more ostracized part of his heritage. Right. And it's like a whole personal quest for him. It gets really interesting in his support conversations. Do you have a second, Soren? What is it, Ike? What's wrong? I do enjoy myself humans to turn into not humans to attack humans. And you would like Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, and Radiant Dawn. What's wrong? You've been quiet and moody for days. What's going on?
Well, it's...
Yes?
It's nothing.
You've never worried about who you are, have you? Oh, that's you.
I've never worried about... It's pretty righteous of Ike. You never fucking worry about yourself, don't you? You fucking
half-breed. That's what Soren is saying.
Yeah, I know. You've never worried... But he's like just a Bjork.
Oh, yeah, we don't know that Soren is branded yet. Fuck, spoilers.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. Thanks.
I think I probably told you earlier in the last play.
Your family. Where did you come from?
Who I am? Well, not really, no. I guess I don't understand what you're getting at. I had a father and a mother. I don't remember much about her, but otherwise, no complaints.
Fucking white privilege up here.
Watsky. It must be nice to have loving parents. You need people to experience your childhood to help shape the person you will become.
This is sad.
Without an adult around to affirm and support them, a child can't know which path to take or who he really is. Don't you have any memory of your parents? No, the woman who raised me was not my birth mother, and she wasn't all that fond of me anyway. My earliest memories are of her saying, "Why me? The world isn't fair," or "Stay away from me, child." No love, no affection. She took care of me out of some sense of duty that she didn't really possess. But when I was about 4, a nearby sage came by and asked to take me in. He said I possessed a rare magical talent. I remember the day clearly. My caretaker was delighted to give me up. In fact, she seemed almost delirious with pleasure, smiling like a madwoman as she handed me over. The sage even gave her gold as compensation, not that it was necessary. Oh, Soren, I had no idea. The sage was old and knew that death would soon come for him. His only goal was to teach his art to an apprentice. As time was short, he put me through terribly rigorous magic training. We worked day and night without cease. I didn't even have time to think about who I really was, but it was still a better life than I had ever known. When the sage died 2 years later, I had acquired much magical skill, perhaps too much for a child of my age. At any rate, once I had eaten all of the food in the sage's hovel, I left and walked for days to find help. Upon reaching civilization, I came to another grim realization. I couldn't speak, not a word. Soren. Oh, I could read and write better than most of the villagers, and I could understand what they said. I just couldn't talk. I couldn't help it. The woman and the sage both used to hurl words at me, unkind words usually, but I never needed to answer, so... Soren. Huh? Oh, I apologize, Ike. I should not have made you listen to such nonsense. Soren, it's no nonsense. It's awful. It's the most terrible thing I've ever heard. Where did this happen? Was it in Benyon? No, but there's more. I haven't told you about my parents. No, that's enough. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Wait, Soren. Soren! Blast.
I want to remind you, Ike initiated that conversation.
Oh, yeah. No, completely. And he's like, stop. Nope, too much.
Wait a second.
That's just slavery with extra steps. Yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Fire Emblem. I think you've missed the first hour and a half of the stream, and that's what it's about. It's about politeness.
Okay, you can read this one while I get the ice cream.
Okay.
Does that taste good, Jill? Oh, fuck.
Oh, all right, they're children.
Why is there a chicken there? What?
What? What are you talking about? Explain yourself.
Maybe in the background of the... I don't know. Here, read the thing while I get the...
Does it taste good, Jill? Do you fucking like that?
Oh,
sorry. Yes, it's really good. Why? Because I made it. I'm glad you like it. You made this?
Yep, I call it Mrs. Magical Meatloaf. It's chock full of good stuff that's good for you, especially when you're sick. When did you get sick? You look real sad, and you never eat. It's called depression. I'm very fond of it.
Depression, I think.
Stuck in my openly. I thought, ow. Oh, my arm. I thought, you're worried about me.
Why are you so nice to me? I'm a day in salt. Stop.
Stop, please.
Stop
saying that. Why? It's true. Because it makes me feel bad. And my feelings are more important than you trying to deal with your issues. I'm a Dayan soldier. Everyone hates me. Blah, blah, blah. What a fucking crybaby.
Everyone should hate me.
Should hate me. Blah, blah, blah. She's just like, everyone hates me.
Either get lines wrong or add more lines.
Don't do both.
But don't just do both and completely rewrite the fucking script.
You're not
Also,
a bad
just
person,
don't do
Jill.
either.
You're not a bad person, Jill. I want to be your friend. And you make it really hard. My friend? Yeah, that's the end of the conversation. Crayons!
Oh, go back to support. I know what he's talking about. Go down one, down another one. That's the fire symbol for. So those symbols tell you what kind of stat bonuses you get for supporting with that unit.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this what you're talking about? We'll give chat a couple seconds.
Like next to Rice, yeah. Oh, that's the wyvern that Jill rides on. So Jill's a wyvern rider. She has a lot higher mobility because she rides on a dragon. Sorry.
Yes.
That's for chicken.
And you're a oversized chicken that she runs around on.
Took us a minute. Sorry about that.
I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to play the game more.
Dude, the between chapters is my favorite part. Oh, do you want to forge a weapon?
What kind of fucking question is that?
Of course. Mike's favorite part of the game is how you can forge your own weapons and then you can name them what you want.
Who needs a weapon? Can I forge something for her? No.
Nope, not for Luz.
Okay.
That makes them the worst units, huh?
Oscar doesn't have a... Can I make him a lance?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make him a lance. This is for Oscar. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yes.
That is more than half of your money.
Yes.
What are you gonna name it?
So it's going to Oscar.
Chat, name the lance.
Chat, something funny, please.
Chat, name this javelin.
Chat.
The penetrator. Good choice.
Oh, this is why I like you.
Well, you don't used to have a lance called that.
Oh. Wait, do we have space for the?
I don't think we have space for that, but we can put penetrator.
Can we put lay? Le penetrator. Yes. Le penetrator.
Alright.
What color?
Why don't you make all the sex ones pink? Chat, what color should the lance be?
That's the color.
Chat,
That
what color should the lance be? Pink.
I mean, that's pink. That just looks orange.
Yeah, the one that you want, I think is what it
No,
means.
yeah. That one, yes. This is. I'm making an executive decision here. That is the one. Rides Avenger.
Because Rice died.
Rice Avenger. Le Penetrator. Ike's Cummies. The Bussy Slayer. Fred's Dick. Cupid's Cock and the Borscht.
As long as you made sure everybody's inventory is full of weapons, because the next chapter, like, it's in 4 parts and you can save between parts, but there's no, like,
Peaceful
menu. Oh, put a cult back in the wagon.
So are we good?
Yeah. We're good to go. Is this the place? Yes, it is. It's rather heavily guarded.
Okay.
Even so, I think a direct attack would be our best chance of gaining entrance. Halt.
Too late.
What are you doing? This villa is the property of Duke Tanas, Senator of the Empire. No trespassing. I am Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Under orders from the Apostle, we've been charged with investigating the Duke.
My dad's dead. That's who Grail was, if you ask.
Just tell that to strangers.
Yeah.
What? The Apostle sent you? Wait here a moment. Alright, brother.
Alright, brother. I'll sneak around.
Alright, brother.
I'll sneak around out here and see what I can find.
Alright, brother.
That hurt.
Oh, I was very close to the...
Give me the Pepto-Bismol.
This isn't Pepto-Bismol. It's shitty Tampico.
Pepto-Bismol.
So Tampico. Good idea. Yeah, let the 12-year-old do all your tacticianing. Leave
Also,
it to
when the
us.
fuck did she
If
get
we get
here?
stopped, she's here always. Your whole army is here. Leave it to us. If we get stopped, we can talk our way out of it. All right, miss, let's get going.
Hi, I'm just a 12-year-old.
What is it I hear that you lads claim to be here on the Apostles' business?
I was busy fucking
We have
my
a letter here
angel.
that bears her seal. Well, I see. It appears genuine. Very well. Am I in a position to ask what exactly I am suspected of doing?
No, bend over and you could.
We are here by the Apostles' leave. Do you honestly intend to make us discuss this private matter outside? Oh, no, of course not. Never. I would never insult. Please, come inside.
I'm just gonna shank the shit out of him.
This is a fun chapter, if you don't like Oliver. Oh no, he gonna find out. Use the penetrator on him.
Oh. Slavery?
Me? The apostle would honestly accuse me of such an unfashionable thing as slaveholding?
That's your issue with it? Did
Do
you
you
claim
claim
knowledge?
do you claim no knowledge of such a thing?
You plead the fifth, you fucker?
I have shown you every nook of my mansion, every cranny. I've been most thorough, have I not? Do you like him?
Who, Oliver?
Yeah.
He's funny. But he's a piece of shit 'cause he's a fucking slave owner. But his character is weirdly likable.
And you saw no trace, not a single sign of any of the goose here, did you?
Oh shit, this is a mistake.
That is true.
That's true.
This accusation is absolutely ridiculous. To think that I, a bishop who serves only the apostles' will, would do anything to violate our country's Emancipation Act. Be certain that you tell the apostle everything. Tell her that Duke Tanas is upright and clean-handed. There is not a shadow of falsehood in my noble eyes. Look into them deeply, my boy, and tell me what you see.
I can't see them through your 6 chins.
Well,
Don't step closer to me. Pedophile. Wait, no, I'm just a twink. I'm a child.
Oh, hey, stop that. Back off. Oliver looks like a dude who would search on Roblox for a GF, TBH. It's true.
Roasted Oliver.
We have little choice, do we? I think that it would be best if we left for the time being. His big titty goth GF is racing. Hey, halt. You can't go in there. Oh. Ah.
Nah.
Ike.
Ike!
Miss, what is it?
Ike, I saw him in a room. Top floor of this building. I saw someone. I think it was a bird tribe, but I'm 12 and have bad eyesight.
I don't think 12-year-olds have bad eyesight.
No, that was not correlated. That was just 2 separate ideas.
Okay.
He looked like he was trying to jump out of a window. He tried to commit suicide, but he has those nets.
He's got wings.
Oh! Moving on.
What is this child babbling about?
It's my sister and her dad is dead. Sorry.
Stop it. Someone from the bird tribe? Can you describe him?
He had long hair. It was sparkling like gold. And his skin was so pale, almost translucent. His shade of foundation would definitely be White Iverson. Oh! And his wings, they were pure white. No, they're not. Wait, yeah, they are. I thought they were yellow. For some reason, I thought they were yellow.
Is that accurate, Titania? My dad is dead. It is. I saw him as well.
Just every new character that shows up, by the way.
That can only mean there is a member of the Heron clan in this place. According to the books, only the members of the royal Heron family possess white wings. It appears that there is at least one room we have yet to see. My dad is dead. What is it going to be, Duke Tanas? You can cooperate and show us this room that you somehow forgot, or my dad is dead. Guards!
His dad's dead, guards. Kill them all. Don't let a single one escape.
That escalated quickly. So this is how you want to play it, huh? I thought it might come to this. Mercenaries, it's time. My dad is dead.
Transformers, roll out.
Autobots. Fuck time.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. It's this chapter and then the 4-part chapter.
Oh.
The 4-part chapter is 18. Oh, you recruit one of my favorite characters in this chapter. Make sure you bring a child. That more context.
Missed as a child.
Devdan hears the sounds of battle.
Is that who you will get to recruit?
You dare bring conflict into Bishop Oliver's home? My lance will make you pay for your impudence.
My dad's dead!
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This was all done live over on Twitch, so check out my Twitch link down in the description. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my Redbubble for merch and my Patreon to support me monetarily. I super appreciate it. Also, check out the social media links down there as well. And take a look at the videos that are on screen right now and click on them if they interest you. Hopefully, you guys have a lovely day, and bye-bye.